What is going on, Dolphins Nation, Dolphins Twitter, everybody out there supporting Miami Dolphins? We are back at the dive bar. This is episode 61. I cannot believe that we have made it this far and have accomplished what we have. Tonight, we have one of the boys. We were just chopping up backstage with Hayden Rucci, Miami Dolphins tight end, Wisconsin guy. Yep, I kind of share. I only grew up probably about an hour away from him. So, we kind of got that bloodline right there. But one of the boys, one of the blue collar locker room guys, smart, sneaky, athletic players. We all the tropes that we love. But I can't wait to show you guys this one, and we're excited to have him on. Bobby in the background, roll that tape.
I'm putting the helmet on as always.
The opportunity is right now.
Terrific defensive play. Intercepted. Off the back. Two on the move. Going deep. Speed race. He's got Hill. He's got Hill. The Dolphins have recaptured the lead.
Whew. Boys, we are back for another episode 61. Hayden Rucci, Miami Dolphins tight end. What is going on, man? How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me on, fellas.
Absolutely.
I got to ask off rip. Do you like the nickname Gucci Rucci or no?
I've actually I've had quite a few nicknames throughout my career. I do enjoy Gucci Rucci. Actually, a little history. I pretty much all my social medias were Hayden Gucci before I got to college. I was like, we gotta switch that. So I was known even as myself as with the Gucci tag. So, but that was quickly lost. So I'll take it from others, but never myself again.
Nah, I could see the vision. Honestly, you just get like one of the Gucci prints, but you put Rucci, and you make the R super dope.
Oh yeah,
Knockoffs. We can sell them for half price.
Yeah, I
Put them
like
on
it.
hats. Think
I think
about
we
it.
might have an idea there.
Speaking of hats, Hayden let us know before the show that he only came so he can get one of these hats. So there's that.
Hey, man, they're fire hats. I mean, come on.
They are. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Well, Ghost, why don't you get us kicked off, bro?
You got it, Chief. Hey, right at the bat, you share an alma mater with Alec Ingold. When you got to Miami, was there any kind of, head nod between you two, especially playing at two unsung positions?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when I figured out I was coming down here, I was super excited to be in a locker room with Alec because I had missed that opportunity when I was at Wisconsin. I just missed him by a year playing with him. So I was super excited just to be on a team with him because, like over the 5 years that I was at Wisconsin, you hear all these great things about guys from the past, especially Alec. Just as the leader he was in the locker room and even still is with the Dolphins, obviously. But yeah, I was super excited when I got there. It was cool seeing a fellow Badger. So yeah, definitely I'd say right off the bat, he kind of took me under his wing too and just gave me little pointers here and there on how to handle this next level. So yeah, I love Alec, great teammate, great guy.
Yeah, I can't imagine just like a better dude because he came on and talked with us a little bit, and he was talking about how he kind of leads by example one way, and then he kind of just teaches guys. We're like, what's the first thing you try to teach the new guys? And he's like, how to compete the right way and be a good teammate and all that. And it's just like that man walks the walk,
No doubt.
But talk about a high pedigree football family. Your dad, Todd, 8 years for the Patriots, made their all 1990s team. How big of an influence was he on your football career? Bobby with the booyah. Okay.
I mean, you can't measure it.
Sure.
He was my coach through youth. He coached me and my brother in lacrosse. He was our O-line coach in high school. So about half the practice I'd be working with him. And it was, just the coolest experience just to be able to learn from him through everything. But I think one of the coolest things about my dad and how he coached us is on the field, he was coach. We were coached hard, no differently than anybody else. And off the field, like when we would get in the car on the way home from practice or a game, he did a really good job of kind of taking off the coaching hat and just being our dad. Now, like we would go to him with questions or technique stuff. And when we would come to him, he would be more than happy to help us out and teach us, but he would never be overly pressing off the field to still be coach, which I couldn't appreciate more.
So there was never a time where you had a bad game and you guys got home and you had to hear it?
Honestly, there's not any times that I could think of where it was from on the field stuff. I mean, I still remember we were in middle school and we had a lacrosse tournament in Hershey, Pennsylvania, which is like a 45-minute drive. We get all the way up there and I open up my lacrosse bag and I'm like, Dad, did you put my cleats in here? And one of those stories where, yeah, Dad definitely didn't put the cleats in there because that was my responsibility. And that was one of the most mad times that I've seen him in relation to sports. There's been some times in games and stuff where I've messed up and he's ripped me coming off the field. But outside of that, that's about it.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same for my dad. Well, that's why you made it to the big leagues, though, right? So, speaking of family, your brother Nolan is currently over at Penn State. He's the top recruit, already getting some draft buzz, which is pretty neat. What's it been like kind of mentoring him and watching his career grow?
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. I mean, playing with him in high school was awesome. I really savored every moment that we had. And I remember my last game, walking off the field with him, our playoff game. And I was like, man, like if this is it, like this is our last time being on the field together playing, whether it was with each other or against each other. Like it's been amazing. And to a couple years later, to have him be able to come to Wisconsin and to get on the field with him a couple times while we were there together. I mean, that could not have been more special. But I think it's been the coolest part is now him at Penn State, getting on the field, playing consistently and playing great through the playoffs last year. He's got a lot of momentum going into next season. So I can't wait to see what he does.
And it's okay. This is a safe space. Be honest. Who's the better athlete?
Ooh, better athlete. I mean, I got to take that one. Although he is like 300, he can move pretty damn well for his size. Yeah. Thankfully, I got a couple more of the athletic genes from my mom to be able to run and cut, whereas he got some more genes from my dad. But, yeah, I'll take that one.
Hell yeah.
Last year, you made some noise in the preseason. You had, some good blocks in the Atlanta game, a double move against Tampa for a touchdown. Nice spike, by the way. How do you take that and kind of, grow off of that and add to your game and kind of get on the field?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for any rookie, especially a guy coming from my position undrafted, is getting to this next level. It's like, all right, like, you can do it, but you have to see yourself do it and to actually go through it. So I think each game I kind of built more and more confidence and just ability and knowledge to be able to do it. So I think just rolling with that to take the experience from last preseason and to keep it rolling for this year. Now this year, it's like you're not worrying so much about the playbook. I have a year of that under my belt. Not worried about the Florida climate. I also have a year of that under my belt. So yeah, it's a lot more factors are taken out of the equation for this preseason coming up.
Yeah, and coming into that preseason, you're still a young guy on the team. How do you handle the pressure competing for a roster spot while still trying to learn everything that's new in the NFL? Yeah,
I mean, the really only way you can do it is just to take it day by day. You can't look too far ahead, worrying about, like, in the beginning of preseason, you're already thinking about roster cuts and all that. That's just going to slow you down. And as far as playbook, it's like mastering the install that you're on, looking ahead to the next one. and just trying to get as much as you can going. But yeah, I would say just take it piece by piece. You wake up and you got lift, you got meetings, you got practice, and that's the only focus on your mind.
You know, it's crazy because growing up, you're always like the premier athlete in the room or wherever you are, and you get to the NFL and you're like, holy shit, like everybody here is a premier athlete. Like, what was the hardest part about being a rookie? That the biggest transition for you?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, each year you're become the small fish in the big pond again. Because whether it's high school, yeah, everybody in high school going to college, like everybody's the best in their area, and then going from college to here, it's like everybody's the best in the country. So like you're going against the top of the top. I would say the biggest adjustment from college to here would be just the speed of the game. It's easy to say, but I definitely think that it's just a different level. Whether it's getting out of breaks, the physicality and speed of defenders you're going against, and just what the top speed that's required of you in routes too. I'd say that's definitely the biggest difference, the biggest adjustment.
Oh my God,
Boys,
the
I got a
airplane.
plane flying really close to my house, and that's never happened. That's never happened, like ever. That must be a weather
Hey,
thing.
you start talking about secret fishing spots, they go find you.
My brother, I felt like I was about to have to go take shelter.
Yeah. So Hayden, we had some shakeups in the tight end room in the offseason. Jono Smith, friend of the pod, gotta say it. It was big news in this offseason. What was it like having Jonnu as a teammate in the tight end room, and with a room that's basically wide open right now? How are you approaching this season any differently?
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome to learn from all those guys. Jonnu, Durham, Jack Stoll when he was here. All those guys have quite a few years under their belt and a lot of experience. So it was great just be able to pick their mind whenever I could. But yeah, like you said, there's a lot of opportunity this year. But I still think like I'm sticking with my status quo of just going all out and everything. Whether it's in practice, in the playbook, on the field, just playing to and through the whistle. That's just kind of how you make it. Just being consistent every day, just showing up, doing your work, and that's about it.
What would you say is the most underrated skill of a tight end that most fans wouldn't know?
Ooh, underrated skill. I mean, it's easy to see all the stats, catches, receiving yards, touchdowns, and all that. But I think where a lot of guys in this league make their money is in the blocking game, whether it's run, pass blocking, and all the different schemes and techniques that you use in run blocking game. I think guys who can block not only outside, inside zone, but gap, power, counter. If you have those tools in your belt, you can be very effective at this level.
Yeah, I think it's, for me, tight end is such a special position because you got to do it all. You got to block. You got to be able to get open. You got to be reliable with your hands. Like there's a lot to it, and I think that it's one of the unspoken truths of the game is tight ends are extremely important. I mean, think about all the top teams in the NFL. They all have elite tight ends. It's an important position. And it's pretty cool because we also drafted Jalen Conyers, who's gotten a lot of noise on Dolphins social media. I was wondering, have you gotten the chance to work with him outside of OTAs, or do you guys go and catch balls together or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, pretty much the whole group stays after practice and gets extra work in. Jalen's a great kid. He's crazy athletic, can move really well. And I think for his size to be able to move like that is pretty impressive. But yeah, it's a lot of fun being in this tight end room, especially with Embo. He does a great job leading us and just making the room a fun place to be and to work at. So it's been really cool being able to work with him, Jalen and all the other guys in the room too.
Now, Hayden, you haven't gotten a ton of time on the field yet. That's coming up July, what was it, 26th that you guys are showing up?
Next Tuesday.
22nd.
22nd.
Yeah. But you had the OTA. So did anybody really stand out this year in OTAs at all?
Yeah, I mean, I would say Malik Washington. He's been killing it. His consistency, obviously, with Tua, Reek, and Waddle back in full strength, it's been great to see them run the ball. Got to give a shout out to all the tight ends. We've been holding it down consistently. Yep, boys been doing good. But yeah, that's what I would say.
I'm actually curious because we do have a lot of solid tight ends. Do you guys see yourself rotating a lot more this year? I mean, have you guys talked about that yet? Because you guys got a lot of different traits in that tight end room.
Yeah. As far as the rotation, I mean, we really don't have a say in it outside of the product you put on tape. But I think that's the cool part is like everybody kind of lifts each other up and we set the standard for each other and expect the best. So the deal is like whoever's the best in the room is who's going to be on that field, who's going to make the team. So not only are we working together, but everybody is trying to put their best product on the field and on tape to have a chance. So it's cool because like a lot of other places, I don't really know because it's my first and only stop. But I can't imagine it's as close of a room everywhere else. But it's pretty special just to be able to work with each other instead of, I don't know, against each other. But yeah, it's a great room.
And that's got to be crazy because like it's exciting because you realize the room's wide open, but it's also like somebody's not going to make it here. So it's like it's crazy to like root for each other every day, put in that work together, but know like at the end of the day, like you said, the better man is going to win, and you're gonna have to accept that. But tell us a guy maybe that like just gives you fits in practice that most people wouldn't like think of.
I would say, I mean, yeah, well, I can't really say Chop if you're trying to say guys he wouldn't think of.
Oh, but still, yeah.
That might shock someone on this panel. That might.
Chop, Mo Camara.
There we go.
He's a tough one to go against. Q Bell too. Those dudes are all tough.
Strong as hell. You can say.
Yeah, outside zone. They get that long arm going. It's like, come on, guys.
We're friends. That's unnecessary.
You know what's crazy is like the team lost Jonnu, Jalen, Armstead. Like, there's a lot of vocal leaders that are off this team now. Like, who have you seen stepping up in the locker room as like that vocal leader now?
Yeah, I mean, Tua's kind of always been that guy throughout. Alec too. He's again always kind of been a vocal leader. From the O-line, I would say Brew's definitely been a lot more vocal through OTAs. On the offense, I would say probably those two.
Yeah, and speaking of like vocal leaders that are stepping up right now, one of the big topics in the media, whatever you want to call it, we keep hearing the phrase culture change in Miami. And what's that change that everyone's talking about or that's needed from last year to this year?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of leave all that to social media and writers and all those people. Like, there's always going to be a story. There's always going to be something. Those people aren't in the locker room every day and seeing what it's actually like. I don't think there needs to be a huge culture change. We just need to put more results on the field. Because if we would have a couple of games last year would have went our way, then people wouldn't have been saying that. So exactly. I think, yeah, all the narratives and all that just kind of come and go with social media. So the team doesn't really buy into all that.
Love to hear that.
So you're going into your second camp. Obviously, you don't have to report early like rookies this year. What are you most excited about headed into your second camp, kind of being more of an established guy?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing is just getting back on that field. So I had the 3 preseason games last year, and that was the only field time I got. So I've been really missing it, and really looking forward to just more opportunities to prove and show what I can do.
I mean, yeah, that's basically it. Like, what do we do?
Yeah, just playing ball. That's
bro. I mean, who doesn't want to play ball? I'm a ball player. That's where I want to be. Now, when you're not playing ball, what's your go-to to recharge, bro?
Well, I got a couple hobbies, especially being down here in Florida. It's kind of tough to pick between golf and fishing, although my golf game is in the not great position right now. So I'm definitely leaning more towards fishing, especially going into camp. It's like, why even work to try and fix things when I'm not going to touch a club for a while. So I would say fishing's my number one, but being from Pennsylvania, I grew up doing largemouth, smallmouth, catfishing, all that. But being down here in Florida, it's a different world of fishing. So I've been trying to catch as many different things as I can.
Yeah, I think that's one of the coolest parts about Florida is you can go into a random lake, see an alligator, a tarpon, some random snook for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's crazy down here. Alligator gar,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
peacock bass, largemouth. I mean, yeah, fishing is, and there's a million lakes down here, which is fun.
Oh yeah, no, it's so much fun. I mean, if I had a boat, then I would be out in saltwater more. But it's I keep all my rods in my car just in case there looks like a good spot.
Just in case.
I
love that,
many
dude.
times. I mean, even going back and forth from the facility, especially this off season where I had a lot more time. There's so many times where I would just pull over on a random canal and see what's in there. So yeah, it's
awesome.
been a lot of fun.
Who's your fishing buddy on the team?
I would say Ethan Bonner's probably my number one. We go out the most. There's a couple other guys who I'm trying to put them on spots and get them going. I'm trying to make it more of a thing, get more guys out there. But yeah, me and Bonner, we get after it.
Yeah, I think when Tua first moved down here, he was fishing a bunch, and then he found golf, and then
That was
Yeah,
that.
sometimes it's either one or the other. I like to have a healthy balance of both. I mean, when the fish aren't biting, I'll be on the course. When I can't flight and iron, then I'm going to be fishing. So,
Yeah.
But hear me out, though. You can use golf as a place to go fishing.
and we have done that. Me and Bonner have done that. We've only caught one fish while golfing so far. Well, if it's like a smaller course and it's not a busy day, or if it's super packed and we're waiting a bunch, we'll sneak her out on there and get.
Like, listen, I'm gonna give you the lowdown right now. Just go to Davy Golf Club. Don't even bring clubs, bro. Just ask him to rent the freaking golf cart and just go fishing because they got some lunkers back there.
That's I don't want to blow a spot, but that's where we caught the only fish. That's exactly where it is.
Imagine the ranger coming driving around. He sees you two fishing.
Bro, go.
It's busy, yeah. We're waiting. It's like
the motto there is like, I forget the motto exactly, but it's basically like, come here for fun. Like, don't even come here to golf, because the golf course is Mickey Mouse, bro. It's so hard.
Hey now.
Yeah, we love Davy. Yeah,
Davy's where you just go to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you got the easy fold Zepco in your golf bag so you could just Ethan?
Dude, so when I got down here last May, we were in a hotel from May to September. I'm sitting in this hotel room, studying playbook. I'm like, all right, what am I going to do for free time? Because it's me in the four walls of this hotel room. I went on Amazon, ordered the telescopic collapsible rod. And anywhere in walking distance of our hotel, if there was a plot of blue on Apple Maps, I was there. And I found a couple spots around there. But yeah, that's unfortunately that rod that was broken off on probably a 6-pound peacock. So that one had to be retired. I need to get another telescopic rod for the golf bag, because now I have probably like a tiny 6-foot rod that if we do bring it on the course, I'll hide it behind my golf bag just in case they don't want you to be fishing out there. So yeah.
Just say it's
And
a
the best
podcast
part
or
is they
something.
definitely do not want you to be fishing out there.
No, yeah, they definitely don't. That's why you gotta hide it.
That's where you got to pull the card like, brother, I'm on the Dolphins. Let me chill out for a second.
Settle down, brother.
Do you not know who I am? I'm Gucci Rucci,
Yeah.
dog.
We're Gucci here. We're Gucci.
What was the nicest catch you had on kind of like one of those impromptu pull over the side of the road kind of deals?
Ooh, couple peacocks. I've been trying to get on I caught I didn't get a weight or any measurements on this snakehead I caught last June, and I didn't even know what it was at the time because I was kind of like when I first got down here. And ever since then, I've been trying to get back on those snakeheads in these canals.
Impossible,
I've seen a couple. They're skittish and they're smart, so they're definitely tough. But yeah, I would say probably a couple peacock, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing about snakeheads. It's like I got one of my cousins. He started a whole YouTube snakehead fishing because
Really?
if you can catch snakeheads, bro, you are the man down here.
Oh yeah.
And there's
Yeah,
this place
they
in
are.
Miami where you catch those big old. It's in a lake in like Hialeah or something like that, or Doral. And I'll send you the link, but it's I forget the exact name of the fish, but there's some. It's like a Brazilian fish or something. They're like 50 pounds, bro. They're all over social media. I can't think of the name of them because I'm
Not
an idiot. But
arowana, or
something like
arowana, arapaima.
something like that. I think it's an Arapaima or something. No, not that's
Like a.
that's the deadliest catch or some shit.
Yeah, that's about. I would be shocked if there was.
No, it's
I'm in there.
somebody,
Like,
in the
I'm
chat,
in there
if
now.
somebody in the chat knows what I'm talking about, send it in here because I can't think of the name of the fish.
It's
but-
crazy you said Arapaima or whatever it is because I don't even know that we know what it is. But I was watching a TikTok the other day or a reel on Instagram, and this kid like has these crazy exotic fishes in Texas, and somebody's dream fish is that fish, and somebody sent him one, and he had to call the game warden because they're banned in Texas. So he was like, "Dude, it's my dream fish sitting right here. Somebody just sent this thing to me in the mail, and it was in a bag." And he was like, "I can't even keep it, dude. I gotta call the game warden."
Oh man, there's a lake. I can't remember if it's on the east or west side of Florida, but they just started stocking them with. I want to say it's arowana. That you can go down there and fish. It's like a stock guided fish. So it's not the true thing, but as far as Florida gets, that would be pretty sweet.
Dude, it was the river monsters, not deadliest catch. Deadliest catch is the crab guys. What am I thinking? Jeez Louise, don't put me on the spot. I'll just
I'm
fuck
surprised
up.
we didn't cook him for that.
I did
Good
catch that. I was
Lord.
like, I just got him mixed up. He's got him a little mixed. That's fine. Though.
I knew exactly what I was talking about. I just didn't know the name of it.
That's all right.
Hey, we had a few questions from the chat. You know, we always like to interact with the chat, and one of them was, any of the coaching staff ask you to focus on anything this offseason, or is it kind of you just that all comes in July 22nd?
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple pointers from various coaches, mainly Embo, our tight ends coach, just working on top of the route stuff, getting my catches in, and those were kind of two of the biggest pointers that he had for me. But I've just been working on getting my feet quicker, just to get in and out of breaks. Like I said, with the speed of the game, it's a huge thing of just snapping the head around, getting your body turned, securing the ball, and getting upfield.
And this one's kind of a funny question, just because of when we had Malik Washington on, we were talking about his first purchases from in the NFL. Like right before you had the meeting on what to not buy, he bought a Benz first thing. He's like, "Oh shit, I just did that. They told me not to do it." What was your first purchase? You know, being in the NFL here.
My first purchase,
You know, first big one
significant
And
significant
don't
purchase.
say
first
fishing
significant-
pole,
I mean,
bro.
Not Burger King, dog. Not Burger
No.
King.
No, honestly, my first purchase was probably my 6.5 foot pen rod when I
I
had
knew
to
a fishing
upgrade
pole. I
from
knew
the tiny Amazon telescopic rod.
And for those that don't know, pen rods are some loot. Like they're not cheap.
It was served me well.
A bunch of people have asked, so I'm going to ask you, although I don't know how you're going to handle this, but can you play fullback?
Absolutely.
There you
I
go.
mean, it's in our offense, the F or second tight end is very interchangeable for the fullback position, and I love being back there. So yeah.
Yeah, we got that question. I think that was like the 7th time it was asked in the chat. We're like, well, you got to ask. You know? I think the answer was always going to be, yeah, you're always hitting dudes out there. But yeah,
you just get a little more space. You get a little more of a head start. It's fun.
And I gotta ask, because I thought this was pretty funny. Who would win in a rap battle, you or Darren Waller?
I mean, he actually has songs that are released and published, so that's not evidence enough. Like
Somebody asked, I'm just relaying a message. Don't you?
I'm not even gonna try and argue that one.
Have you been able to meet him yet, or?
Yeah, yep. I met him first starting last week. Been working with him this week too. So
very cool.
Yeah.
How is he? What's his vibe like?
He's a great dude. It's funny you mentioned that we were playing his songs in the weight room today, lifting.
Nice.
And initially, I'm not even gonna lie, I was like, for a second, I thought it was Kevin Gates. So I was like, all right, this is that. Yeah, I was impressed because I had never really had listened to him before. So he can rap. But just watch him on the field today run routes. He's very athletic, very quick, especially for a guy of his size. And again, he's got a lot of experience. So I'm excited to learn from him.
That's cool.
So he doesn't look like a guy that's been sitting on the couch for a year?
He does not. No.
That's good news.
Mm-hmm.
He was out. He was out doing the high rock stuff. You know,
yeah,
that's some intense shit out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's some different shit there, dude. So what's Hayden Rucci's fucking cheat meal? Like, what's his go-to cheat meal?
Cheat meal. Ooh.
Or should I say South Florida cheat meal? Because you live down here now. Maybe it's different up north.
Yeah, I mean, when I was at Wisconsin, it was definitely Culver's, just because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't beat the Butterburger. And there's actually Culver's down here as well, which I have not been to yet. I will say I've been missing my Culver's. I might need to do that here soon once we get into camp and the calorie expenditure is raised a little bit. But outside of that, I mean, Baconator, you can't beat Baconator. That's
double, triple. How you going with it?
I usually go double.
Yeah.
Triple, I mean, maybe I've done a triple once in a while, but there's a lot of you can't do that too often.
Dude, you do a triple and then you realize, like, I'm a big guy. Just like you're a big guy. Like, but when you do a triple, you're kind of sitting there like, you know, you're 70% in. You're kind of like, dude, you're eating like an asshole right now. Like, this is crazy. This is not necessary.
Son. Yeah, you're staring at the the last third of that burger, and it's you're breathing heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a question in the chat from a Gen 4 bullshit. She's she's a Dolphins fan. You know, she might like the Patriots a little bit, but she wants to ask if her touchdown was Gronk inspired.
Perfect for the Rucci family.
Can she get an 87 Rucci jersey?
It was definitely Gronk inspired. I mean, growing up we grew up in just an hour and a half west of Philly, and then the other side of the state was all Steelers fans. And me and my brother held strong as pretty much all Boston sports fans. So grew up watching Gronk since I was a kid. So yeah, that spike was definitely Gronk inspired. Yeah, that was. I tried to do my best. I don't know if it stacks up.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, man,
it was awesome, dude.
I was still impressed by that double move, man. You know.
Oh yeah, it was good. They never saw
a little shaking babe right there.
I know that. There's a funny story behind that spike. Actually, after spiking it, I threw the ball down, and you're just in blackout mode at that point.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, like this is it. Like there's the coolest moment ever. I wasn't even thinking about the ball, and thankfully, I can't remember who it was. One of our receivers came up, and he's like, "I got the ball for you. Like, hold on." I'm like, "All right." I'm standing on the field, and I'm about to walk off with the ball, and I'm like, hold on, I'm on extra point here, and I can't have the ball in my hand to do extra point. So I just turned and threw it like to what I thought was sideline. I gave it a good chuck. I was like, hopefully that made it to the sideline and not any further. But after doing the extra point, I came off the field. Thankfully, Charlie, one of our equipment guys, he's like, I got the ball for you. Don't worry. Like, we'll have it secured for you. And then after that, everybody's like going crazy on the sideline and everything. And next thing you know, everybody's like, Rucci, like, where's Rucci? I'm like, oh, geez, kickoff. I run the field. I don't even think I lined up in the right spot. It was like, it's a full blackout moment right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that we can eclipse that to being your welcome to the league moment.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I like that.
And talking about like film room stuff and just like the little kind of the mental things that's kind of slipped during the game, just like that, you're having a good time. Would you rather at being in the tight end, being in kind of like those unsung roles, would you rather the game sealing block or game sealing touchdown? Because I know you guys love that block, man.
I know. I mean, you get all the glory and the praise from everybody else for the game sealing touchdown, but I think it's cooler getting the game sealing block because that's where a lot of your teammates recognize it to set up another touchdown. And I think for me, I definitely go with the block. I love setting other guys up, moving people out of the way so others can score.
Yeah, dude, you were moving guys in that, especially that Atlanta, that preseason game. Somebody put out a film breakdown, just on YouTube, and you were putting some guys on their ass that whole game. So it's like for people that have played football at any level, like high school, college, NFL, that coach in that film room the next day is play, replay, just hyping you up with those blocks. There's no better feeling than that.
Oh yeah, you get done with a game like that, and you sleep pretty good going into film that next day.
Then it's wash and repeat. Do it again. It's crazy how that works.
Yeah. I
don't know if you guys seen Scheffler's interview today, but they were talking about golf, and he's like, I waited all my life, and I don't feel anything. He's like, he doesn't even love golf. He's like, it's not fulfilling as I thought it would be. And that's the thing about being an athlete is like you're only as good as your last play. So like you can only celebrate for so long until you're back on special teams.
Yeah,
like, that's just how it works.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
It's like,
that's 100%. Yeah, I mean that our second game against Commanders, when towards the end of the game I was the only tight end going, and on all four special teams, I also learned that lesson pretty quickly. That was the crucible. That was unreal. And our defense was balling that game from my perspective, because I would get on the bench, put the oxygen mask on for what felt like 20 seconds, and then I hear punt return. I'm like, oh my God, like could I have gotten one more breath?
Out there.
Oh yeah.
Somebody asked a pretty cool question in the chat. Obviously, you're not going to answer it, but I'm going to ask you. We've heard about this hyped up New Jersey uniform, whatever. Have y'all heard anything about it? You don't have to answer it like what it is, but have y'all heard about it?
No. Honestly, I was trying to think of like I'm good that I have not heard a single thing about it. So as they look awesome, I hope they're real, but unfortunately I have not heard anything about it.
Yeah, they call it the new rival jersey or whatever it is.
Yeah, there you go.
You're talking about it's the black one, right?
We don't know.
The leak is Miami Vice. Yeah, the black, maybe with the Miami Vice color. Yeah, that's the leak.
That's what I saw on Twitter. So if that's real, that would be
that was from me.
Yeah. That checks out. Yeah,
spreading misinformation day by day. We love it.
It's so funny though, because if they do that, we're gonna do these hats in the Miami Vice colors, and I'll make sure I get you one if it happens.
Yeah,
just
only if it happens.
Twice if it's gonna happen.
I'll be double crossing my fingers then.
Yeah, you get two hats now. But yeah, speaking of uniforms, like, bro, the fan base wants it. Everybody wants it. Like, we gotta have, and it's not your decision, obviously, but gotta have the throwbacks year round. I mean, come on. I know it's a special time when we put on the white and aqua throwbacks, but if you had any feeling about the uniforms,
I love the throwbacks. I
Hell
think
yeah.
they're sweet. I like the colors. It's definitely different. I mean, so going from Warwick High School to Wisconsin was red and white. My high school was red and black. And we actually, at one point, had the same W as Wisconsin. So
Nice.
a lot of my wardrobe was a lot of red and black. So it's been a big adjustment going with the aqua and orange, but I like it.
Speaking of adjustments, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but like, I know there's more to this. You're born and raised in PA, right?
Yep.
And then you go to Wisconsin, and then you get brought to hell in South Florida. Just tell us about like that
Calm your
first
words,
week.
Bob. Jeez Louise, man.
Temperature wise, man, ain't nobody worried about that. Give us that first week you're out there just running routes. You're like, dude, what the hell have I gotten into?
I mean, I don't know if there's any opposite ends of the spectrum as far as climates go. And in the U.S., maybe Alaska, going from Wisconsin to Miami. But yeah, when I got down here last May for rookie mini camp, that was a good wake up. The heat, I mean, it's just, there's no way you can prepare for it. There's no way you can acclimate for it besides just being in it and going through it. So yeah, those first couple of weeks, it was unreal because I'm a big sweater naturally. So getting down here, it's like my shoes are waterlogged after stretch. Like I'm walking in puddles. My clothes are soaked. Everything's soaked. So yeah, I feel like I've acclimated to it a little more being here a year. But a thing I had to understand and accept pretty quickly is like you walk outside in South Florida and it's not anywhere from, I don't know, January to early February. Like you're gonna be
January, February.
yeah
1 month.
yeah pretty much just those two. Any other time you're walking outside, like you're gonna be sweating. So that's one thing I had to accept. I've never taken so many damn showers. Not that I didn't shower before, but just a lot more now. So yeah.
Mom, it's snowing. I don't have to shower today.
I barely sweat. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was.
No,
it was
dude,
good.
I have to concur though, because so maybe it's the same for Northerners to come to South Florida as South Florida to go to the North, because I shit you not, I lasted a semester in Wisconsin playing college football and I left. So I don't know how much worse it is. Like I was gonna ask, I don't know if you were able to feel the weather difference of being down here and traveling with the team up north yet.
Yeah. When we played at Green Bay Thanksgiving, that was my first time.
I just wanted to kind of ask you about that. Like, did you go back to holy shit, this is really cold? Like I'm not used to this anymore.
As much as I hate to say it, a little bit. I was like, man,
Damn.
it wasn't even that cold. It was
Getting soft,
like,
Hayden.
it was like, I want to say 20 or something.
Yeah.
The wind was blowing. It was snowing a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, it's biting out here. And in Wisconsin, you're there, and there's weeks on end where it's not above a single digit if you're lucky. So yeah, I mean, it's it was pretty damn cold. But I'm glad that I had that experience, so I can still appreciate it. Whereas other guys who have not experienced that, it's a really rude awakening. Thankfully, I was able to recall my memories of the coldest winters I've ever experienced. So
yeah, that was the coldest winter I ever experienced, and I got the fuck out of there immediately, dude. Like, I was wearing 2 sweaters at practice. Like, and everybody would, all the Wisconsin people would just make fun of all the Florida boys. Like, it was bad, dude. Like at Wisconsin, did you guys have a lot of Florida boys? I know, like,
yeah, we actually
White
did.
was before you, but he was there and like stuff like that. But how
Yeah,
were they in the cold?
When it first, like, you get there freshman year in the summer, and Wisconsin, like anywhere else in the U.S., it's pretty damn hot. But come late October, November, when it really starts getting down, those guys, they figure out quickly what they've gotten themselves into. And yeah, it gets cold as hell, especially my first year and a half at Wisconsin. All I had was a moped, So
Nice, dude.
that was fun. Yeah, driving down 3 inches of
Dude.
snow. There's one time.
Dude, I need a picture of that, dude.
You have any
Pictures
pictures
of that?
It's like Dumb and Dumber, bro.
There's one time or my moped, I can't remember if it was mine or my brother's moped. Pretty much the whole team had mopeds up there. One of ours is acting up, and that's what it was. So we both ride our mopeds to the mechanic that we use. We drop off his, and then me and my 300-pound brother, he hops on the back, and we both ride home on one moped. You can see there's people driving by, like filming it and taking pictures and everything. It was like Dumb and Dumber, literally.
Legit the same
Oh,
scene,
that's
man.
so good, dude.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had
You
that
mean to
video.
tell me you've had 2 sets of gloves this whole time?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
Rockies.
it's the Rockies.
Yeah, I wish I saw it.
Dude.
That's too funny, man.
No, and what he's saying is so true, right? Because like I got up there in July. I went to Summerfest in Milwaukee. Everything was vibing. Like everything was
Great.
so
Oh,
cool.
the summers are amazing.
Oh, so cool up there in the summer. You go to Water Street or whatever. Like I went to Concordia, which is like 20 minutes from Milwaukee,
Okay.
and they showed me the beauty of summer. Dude, summer comes and goes. There is no fall.
Yeah. No.
Like they just skip fall, dude.
the
And I
leaves
kind of
drop
wanted
and
to
then-
like, yeah, like it's ridiculous. So I kind of wanted to get the perspective from you living in South Florida, being with the Dolphins now, like, because people are like, oh, they're afraid to play in the cold. Like, no, bro, we just don't live in the cold. Like, can you kind of explain, like, you can't get acclimated to that?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like teams coming down here and losing their gas quick in the heat and the sun. I would much rather be in a warm place going to play in a cold place versus the opposite. I know there's that narrative of whatever, Dolphins can't win the cold and everything. But in my shoes, knowing both, I would definitely rather be acclimated to the heat because you can always put on layers and do stuff to warm up, but there's no way to avoid the heat. Like you can't do anything about it. So yeah, it's definitely better being on this end of it.
Heard that.
Did you actually live in Amish country?
Oh yeah.
Lancaster, dude. Oh, you don't. Yes. Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, tell
I
us
had
some
the horse
stories
and
about
buggy on
that,
the way
dude.
to high school, like damn near every day.
What?
Dude, I've always wanted to hear about the Amish stuff, man. That seems so crazy, dude.
Oh yeah, growing up, there was one time we went down. So in my town, Lidditz, it's like 11,000 people. I live kind of on the outskirts of my town, and I live on top of this hill. And from down the hill, like everywhere out here is all Amish farmlands. Like we used to hit golf balls from the top of the hill into their cornfields. Growing up, we went down. There was one time, one of our Amish neighbors, they were playing hockey on their pond, and I don't know how we got the invite, whether it was carrier pigeon or what, however they sent it out. We went down there, and me and my buddies, there's another pond like right behind my house that none of us had played high school hockey or anything. We were all just kind of learn how to skate on our own and would play pickup hockey and stuff. And we went down to this Amish farm to play hockey with them. And that must be what they do all winter because they were skating circles around us. It wasn't even funny. It was crazy. Like we couldn't believe what we were seeing. It was.
They boat race you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's actually
awesome.
Pretty impressive.
That's an awesome story. Getting boat raced by the Amish on the ice.
Yeah, Amish are great though. Grew up picking peaches when I was younger. Me and my brother and a couple of my buddies worked for the Amish farm.
Nice.
It was great times.
Dude, what about the Amish farmer basketball dude?
Oh yeah,
The dude,
LeBron is.
who does all those like makeshift.
Yeah.
I don't know if those things are kind of mutually exclusive, like social media and being
True.
on. You could be Mennonite. Like, I don't know if you guys
Fair.
know Mennonite. I don't know what the ruling is on social media with the Mennonite, but I think that's where they would be able to get away with it much more than Amish.
I can tell you one thing: there's no Amish people around me in South Florida.
Yeah, I've not seen any of them down here either. I don't know if they would. I don't think they'd make it in their slacks and button downs and
No,
hats.
the Mormons have a tough time.
Dude, could you imagine trying to get to a Miami Heat game in your wagon?
Damn.
Yeah, you trying to pass a horse and buggy on the turnpike? No.
Wait, so you're a big Celtic fan, huh?
I mean,
Oh boy.
Oh,
I
he's
grew
scared.
up-
He gets scared.
Yeah, I'm not huge into to really basketball or baseball. I would say football and hockey are my two big ones.
Heard. So you were kind of happy for Marchand.
Yes, 100%.
Heck yeah.
And I hate to say it, growing up a Bruins fan, I get down here. My now fiance, her father is the head trainer for the Panthers.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So that's worked out great. But when I got down here, it's like, all right, like my allegiance to the Bruins has kind of been falling off. Now I'm going to be down here. I think I'm all in on the Panthers. And this was
Hell yeah.
before the playoffs started, I believe.
He's not bandwagoning.
They're having a good year. It was going well. They had been the Stanley Cup the year before and nothing to do with it. This is purely based off of family allegiances now. So, yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how many Panthers games I've been to now. They are so much fun.
That's what I was about to say. I'd have some family allegiance too if they put me on the glass for the playoffs. Yeah, we've seen your Instagram, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I
That's
will
awesome.
say, for them saying that we don't have any fans, that place rocks.
Unbelievable. I mean, we went to a preseason game this year. Granted, they're coming off a Stanley Cup win last year, but it was packed in there. Like, you wouldn't have known it was a preseason game. It was awesome.
And such an easy, like, arena to get in and out of.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, you just go park at the Rainforest Cafe. You're good to go. Like,
It's like a 20-minute, like, experience from leaving my apartment to getting in the facility or the stadium. It's so
yeah, it's the perfect part of town. It's literally amazing.
easy.
Like, I would never go to the Heat game. Like, I'm not going to Brickell. I'm not driving. Like, I hate driving to Miami. I'm good on all that.
Yeah. Yep. I try and stay up north as much as possible.
You hit the elbow room or what?
I've been the elbow room once or twice. It's a great spot.
Dude,
Gotta
you know who
go
you
on.
remind me of? Your voice. Like if I close my eyes, I'd swear we're talking to Shane Gillis.
Really?
Oh,
Dude,
A little bit.
yeah.
Oh, fellas, don't get me started. He's Mechanicsburg, Central PA.
Yeah,
native.
he's the Carlisle, like he's Carlisle, PA down there.
Oh yeah, he's.
Now, there's been a few times I was like, holy shit, I'm sitting here with freaking Shane Gillis.
That's so
Yeah.
Which is
funny.
incredible. Compliment, by the way.
Yeah, thank
Obviously,
you.
go watch season 2 of Tires out now. This episode is sponsored by Netflix. We got Hayden Rucci, Dolphins tight end. Back to it.
Dude, I will say Tires is amazing.
Yeah.
It is hilarious. Oh yeah, I've been on his podcast for quite a while now.
Yeah, I think the first season was kind of odd to me. I was kind of like, but it was like a sample. I guess it was trying to see if they could get the second season. It didn't really go anywhere. So I was like, I don't know. People are like hyping it up, and I love Shane Gillis. I wanted to love it. And I was like, I don't know. But season 2, like anything I didn't like from season 1, I'm like, no, we need 5 seasons for sure. Like
No
season
doubt.
2 was incredible.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, season 1, I think they're still trying to solidify the storyline and figure out what's going on, but it is awesome.
Dude, I thought season 1 was hysterical when he's trying to put the car wash workers that he hired into the shipping container. He's like, get in the container.
The map pulls up, so good.
Hey, what about when they all got their work bonuses and he got a work gun? He's like, you got a work gun? Yeah, I did. What's it? Like, what?
So
Dude,
good.
that season 2 is funny as shit.
Well, dude, really appreciate you coming on today, man. I guess I do have to give you a hat now.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm all in.
We're gonna need
Hey.
that promo pit. Y'all, we're gonna get a promo picture. He said it.
Yep,
we don't get
I
promo
got
kit-
you.
Hate it.
Hey, only if you're holding up a peacock bass, though.
hmm
I need. It's a fishing hat. I need it.
I'll try and double up. I don't know how we're gonna take the picture. I don't know how.
Hey, just have Ethan catch one and then and he can give it to you.
Yep.
Yeah. We've been waiting for. A lot of the guys do have the hats, but we always kind of wait for that, like for example, like July 22nd when they're taking the videos and everyone like, let's go, like it's a new season, everyone's walking the door, we're like, dude, just one time.
It's like one of the things we do. Yeah, 100%.
Bro. Get some expedited shipping on that hat.
Bro, I'm dropping it off to your place tomorrow, dog. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing here?
JV Golf Club tomorrow at the pond.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
See you there.
Damn it. But yeah, dude, it has been
right on top of the pen rod, dog.
Right on top of the pen rod. But Hayden, it's been such a pleasure having you on. We're about an hour now, so we'll get you going here. Hang around once we log off. Everyone, like and subscribe to the Dive Bar. We will see you next Tuesday. Maybe before, we're not sure yet, but as things roll around. But we'll see you next Tuesday. Hayden, thank you so much, man.
Yep. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
What's up, boys?
Thank you, buddy.